shopping bag are things that we actually wrote, which we are going to read and be inspired by. We have not heard what each other wrote. And I want you guys to can you grab one of these right out of here? Thank you so much. And it is Tim's.
All right. Okay, so I emailed myself something from my notes on my phone right before the show. My girlfriend rides horses, and she was in a horse show where they start by riding around in circles, and then they do jumps. And she asked me to take notes, and I don't really know anything about horse shows. So I took notes on different horses. Big white horse. Awkward jumps. Number 2, blue, which is the horse she rode. Nailed it. Number 3, small brown horse. Refused first jump, spindly legs. Number 4, small white horse. Refused first jump big time, loudly farting the entire time. Number 5, regular brown horse. Rider took forever to walk into ring and then took a ridiculously long time to put jacket on. Not that good. 6, spotted white horse. Horse was crazy, looked like it was going to buck the rider off. Looked like it either threw up or something fell out of its mouth. Also ran into the wall. 7, brown horse. Super boring, too many ribbons in hair. Took at least 2 shits during the
I don't know much about Girl Scouts.
Oh, me neither. But between the two of us, we could leave this troop.
We could leave this troop. I mean, shit. That one over there, too many ribbons in her hair. I like it.
God. And look at the badges on this one.
Oh, man.
She's running out of vest.
Oh, dude. Oh, she's gonna hit that wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there she goes. Oh, shit.
Someone should be watching these kids, huh?
Yeah, cookies. Get your cookies. Thin Mints. Get your Thin Mint cookies.
Listen,
Samoa's over here. Buy mine.
I feel like there's so many bad options here. We can turn these, I mean, this is opportunity.
yeah.
You have your choice. Mint or coconut. Ugh. Why? Ugh.
Hey, put your heart in it, kid.
I can't, I don't have one.
What? I don't know much about kids, but I think they got heart.
No, not me. She took it out when I was a youth.
Oh, that's what we're selling. You're the one that needs heart surgery.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, then you put your heart in it. She needs one.
Yeah.
Buy cookies for me. I'm trying to get a bicycle.
Hey, girls.
Don't buy from Sandra. She just needs a little heart.
Girls, we can turn this around. Why just settle for cookies? Let's sell organs.
Oh.
But I'm the only one with good organs.
You can make a lot of money from her.
I'll buy them. I'll buy your organ.
Now this is called an
If
negotiation.
you buy all my cookies, you'll
No,
buy.
just your organs. They're coconut. Oh, I just want your organs. I only need
Okay.
one. I heard about the black market. That's where I'm gonna sell my leftover cookies.
You should hardball
Wait.
her. Ask for like $400. You could buy a bike with that.
$400 and you can have any organ you want.
What's your best one?
You need the heart. Hardballing for the heart.
Yeah, you do need a heart, right?
Yeah, but my mom always said upsell and upbuy.
Well,
What?
check this out.
Oh, those are good lungs.
And I want to know how long she can go for.
No deal.
That was like 3 minutes.
No.
No.
You can have a lung
How long?
for $400.
Are you gonna ride your bike without a lung?
So I need more than one?
You need 2. according to the doctor who took out my heart.
We could also set up a table outside the local Giant, just like we do with cookies.
Yeah.
And we could ask the people coming through the doors of Giant to see if they'd be willing to have a higher bidding price. I mean, we're supposed to be, as your scout leaders, teaching you life skills.
This is a
How to
big one.
manipulate cuteness,
Mm-hmm.
how to domineer the small market.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this could be an opportunity.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm on board. Got another one, John. Thank you. This one is Olivia.
Thank you. All right, I think I wrote this for a creative writing class in high school, but I also might have just written it for myself. I hope it was for a class because it's a little weird. I'm still able to picture good old SpongeBob in the jellyfish field, bubbles wafting through the seaweed, popping on his childishly refined, porous face. A face like Swiss cheese aged to perfection. His plump, rosy cheeks and shining spherical eyes like glass orbs. Eyes that appeared, depending on his emotions, joyous, affectionate, forlorn. I'm still able to picture his prominent, beaver-like teeth and that hot dog of a nose. A meaty appendage that seemed to be added as a mere act of comedic ingenuity.
It's not that I don't want to date you, it's just, I look at your face and you don't look like the man I want you to be, you know? You're not yellow.
Like my brother,
You're not
brother
porous.
Bob. You got the good genes.
Your nose looks like it belongs there in a non-funny fashion. Like it grew that way.
I know.
I
I'm the brother that lived. I can still picture his face too. You don't have to remind me. Bob.
the way he moved through the space.
Those eyes.
Rectangular.
Those orbs.
I can't be with you. I'm with a memory.
He asked me to promise him that I would marry you when he died.
He looks so normal. Get out of here!
She didn't have to recoil like that.
Your brother was a legend around here.
I know.
He'd come here for food and wind up cleaning the dishes. With his body.
You're
What am
so
I
useful.
supposed to do? What am I supposed
I don't know.
But I can't take this. I can't marry you. I can't be with you. My heart's with him. Just
Before he saved my life, he made me promise. And then he got gunned down right in front of my eyes.
Look, whatever you do, just know there is someplace full of bubbles. And we said blow beautifully in the undersea breezes.
I want nothing more than to put more holes in you.
Where were you?
You texted me, right?
Fred,
I was
come
supposed to
on.
meet him at the drop site. Two people, it was safer that way in case things went down, and I was late.
Look, not all of these holes have cocaine in them. Only one does. A sponge down.
Show me the goods!
I can't.
Show me the goods!
I'm gonna have to squeeze every little part of me.
I want to watch as you squeeze the coke out of you, and then I'm gonna squeeze the life out of you.
So you know, it's gonna take more than one shot to pierce my beautiful globe eyes. So you aim correctly.
And you never showed.
I couldn't show my face after that.
Oh, because it's not his face.
It's not his face, exactly.
Just take your ring and go.
What do I do then? Got no brother. Got no brother's ex-wife that I was supposed to marry. Got no sponge-like qualities.
I don't know.
Just go retire to Pineapple on Land.
It's supposed to be our wedded home. Pineapple on land. I can't breathe underwater. I'm a human.
You wouldn't have been able to live in his house under the sea.
No. Doesn't matter. I worked in The Little Mermaid. People change.
You know, maybe we are a better match.
Oh, come on.
Alright, and we've got Jordana.
Oh, so this is my college essay that I wrote that got me into college. And the question that Northwestern asked was, what is your greatest fear and why? So this is what I wrote. I consider myself a good writer. Often nothing brings me more pleasure than letting the .7 millimeter mechanical pencil kiss the blue line paper and smother it with my precise and often indecipherable handwriting. Or to hear the clacking of computer keys late at night when the hum of the computer echoes the hum of my thoughts as they go dashing by on scooters. Writing is one of my passions. It is a release of my emotions and stress. It is something I always thought I was good at, something I excelled in, until today, until this moment, until this essay, this being my senior year. I have many creative outlets in the form of college essays, however, I can't seem to write anything. As I was told a good 100 times by my mom, my teachers, and my counselor, this essay will be only the most important piece I will ever have to write. I know that what they're saying is true, but this essay for this all-important purpose isn't going well. And whether I sent this to a college, they accepted me. It doesn't seem to flow, to take on a life of its own. How could I convey my fear through my words when my greatest fear is not my past action, but the words themselves? Perfection is improbable, not impossible. I want each sentence to achieve perfection, but I kept coming up short. Perfection eludes my grasp again, and I wind up with a handful of hot air. My attempts at writing an essay have all ended in the formation of hot air. No substance. Why can't I write this? Hi, my name is Jordana Mashori, and I have a fear. A fear of what, you may ask? A fear of imperfection. A fear of inadequacy. A fear that those who see my words won't know the true me. Because how does an 11-point, 1.5 space page of letters describe me? I'm more than I write, and I'm more than I say. So here I am, here I sit, right now. The white paper that I load into my DeskJet Hewlett-Packard printer is my white flag. I surrender ownership of my words, of my feelings, and of myself to my readers. To a deadline. The paper is nearing completion and my job is only up, but the fear remains unconquerable as it tap dances in the back of my mind and lurks in the dark shadows of a sunlit room, in the shelves of a refrigerator, and in my car's glove compartment. It is everywhere, and as a writer, that's something I have learned to accept.
As your teacher, writer, and mother, you are way overthinking this. Get in the fucking car. It's not that hard.
You know, cars are my greatest fear.
Yeah, well, driving you to the mall forever is my greatest fear.
But this is the last trip to the mall before I go to college, Mom.
Yeah,
This is it.
yeah.
We're never gonna go to the mall together as me as a high school student again.
Thank God.
Back to school day shopping? Are you not gonna miss that, Mom?
No. No. breath that is slowly becoming covered in tar that is in my body and in the corner of every little crevice of my being is happy that you are leaving and you were physically unable to get yourself there yourself. I don't care about your fears. You gotta feel the fear and do it anyway.
You can try. Can you drive me to Micro Center?
Can you help with this?
As your father, a plumber, and your dad.
Those things.
Also,
And more.
someone who works in accounting part-time. Also, your papa.
Also the love of my life.
The man who copulated with your mother and produced you. Who started with a seed in my eye and then a seed in my loins, turned into you. You're the fucking car. You're the fucking car. You're the fucking car. Jason, put your butt in that fucking car. Open the door and put your butt on that seat in that car.
Your trembling hand out to the trembling door and open it.
Take that Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme and you take that little 5-fingered phalanges of yours and you put it on the doorknob and open it. You're the fucking car, Jason.
Just when I imagined I, your son, the fruit of your looms, when I imagined the last time that I'd be getting in a car as a senior in high school at Meriwether High School, I pictured that you two would be in the front seat and I'd be getting in the back seat and you would be driving the Micro Center and getting the Hewlett Packard.
It's time for you to grow up.
After you grow up, get your own printer.
'Tis I, your 8-year-old sister. Daughter of these two.
Our loins.
Fruit of our loom.
Member of your DNA. Get in the fudging car.
You gotta get in.
I look up to you,
You gotta get in.
brother.
You gotta get in. Get in the car! Get in the fucking car!
One last one in here, which is mine. This is a poem I wrote when I was either 15 or 16. Digit dilemma. If you had feet instead of hands, and hands where feet should clearly go, I wonder how your life would be with down their thumb and up your toe. At dinner, would you have to wash your hands or feet, or maybe both? And would it really be the same to use your right foot for an oath? To brush your teeth would be a pain. Your leg would have to bend quite far. And handstand tricks would wow your friends, but please don't try to drive your car. I guess to swap my digits round would be a silly thing to do, but something in me yearns to feel my fingers wiggling in my shoe.
We're gonna do it.
Okay,
This trust exercise.
I'm ready.
All right. You can't look though. You gotta turn around.
All right, I trust you. I've always trusted you.
We have to make a cake, but you can't use your hands.
Okay.
Yep. You have to tell me how to use my feet to make this cake.
This is the final test.
This is.
I'm gonna be Delta Delta Gamma if it kills me. All right, so the flower is off to the right of your right foot.
Is this a bad time to tell you I don't know right from left?
This is the perfectly correct time to tell me.
All right.
This side. Is that okay if I touch this part where it's not your sock? It's just your skin.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Anytime, college, you know. So this is the flower, and if you just nudge it with your toe, oh, yep, it's knocked over. Good job. And now you have to do the rest of it.
The Delta House. Someone made a cake and left it for here.
Oh my god!